Hello everyone, Mike Arnold here, co-founder Path Trading Partners with an Ethereum update and a look at clustering both with targets and pullbacks. We've had some questions and emails and stuff about how we look at those and also pullback clusters and what are clusters. First off, Ethereum went through the next two levels, pretty much closing on our 715 level. What was the actual close price? 717. That was a nice 25% level from the high on the 12th. Projected back from the low on the 9th, so that gave you those levels. So that's done. Now, I have new levels projected from the lows on the 9th to the highs just a little bit ago, earlier today on the 13th. And by the way, this is recorded December 13th at 11:30 Central Time. We're getting a nice pullback now, so I could do that, which gives us a target of right around this 787 area and 827. Now, I also went from the low on the 12th to this most recent high, which gives us a level of 766 and 786. So this right in here, the 786 and 787 would be a very nice cluster. See, we have two GAN things projected from the same high but different lows coming to a nice stopping point. So on a rotation back up, the 786 and 787 would be a level we would not ignore, and that could be to move up a stop, to take some profits, etc. The 766, maybe you move the stop at the 766, you take some profits at 786, and then you maybe take some other profits at 827. We also can do pullback clusters with our GAN levels. So here we have GAN pullback levels from this low on the 9th to the most recent high, and from this low on the 12th to the most recent high. And we have our different GAN levels, and you see we have two GAN levels lining up almost exactly. Now this already broke through this, but this would be a very aggressive pullback. You know where the rotation zone is. We had a nice cluster on the 701 to 702. Then we have a really nice cluster on this 650 to 661 area. All right, that's another really nice GAN cluster, which is a 25% pullback from the large swing and a 50% pullback from the small swing. That's looking at a cluster. Next level is not a cluster, but we have a rising 8 coming in. So that's sort of a cluster between the rotation zone and the GAN level, 637. So this is a stopping point right here. If we blow through that, then we'll watch for the next stopping point here. And then what happens when we get to a stopping point? Well, we don't know it's going to stop, so we start watching for a rotation back up. Now, if it does get through there, the next key level is the 37.5% retracement from the big swing and the 75% retracement from the little swing, which gives us 615 to 620. So that would be another cluster area in the rotation zone. So this gives areas that we'll watch for, and if we get a nice stop there and then a turn up, that could be an area that we take a rotation trade and then look for where we're going back to. Now, the place we normally go back to, first off, to raise stops is the end of the clear path. Right now, the end of the clear path for us would be this key close. So we look for, after it rotates back up, our first target right now, unless it does a multi-stage pullback, would be 717. Then we'd be looking for the recent highs, then 766 and 786 through 787, which is a cluster we can't ignore, then eventually 827, based off of how the chart looks at this point. Hope that helps everybody. So this is not just an Ethereum update. This is an update on how to look for clusters, both for pullbacks and for targets. That's what we have for you. We will talk to you later. Good luck with all your trading of the cryptos. Be safe, use stops, and trade well. Bye for now.